The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. At their own 18-yard line.
Watch out now, 50 Fury. Check pitch.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. Throwing right away is Allen. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Brings up 3rd and 2. Now a 3rd and 2. To the air once more is Allen.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had Everybody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go.
In motion, Reed. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
10. Here we go. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field.
And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First and 10, and it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Now it's Allen. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Buffalo.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Catches made there on the left side by Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Throwing again is Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
After allowing a choke play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
319.
From the gun, it's Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Now Allen facing third and long. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. That one is good. And the Bills get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
This pass right side taken in by Cooks. To the pylon, he's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are back within 4. It is 14-10. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. 39. Here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here comes 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is James Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown Bills.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
14.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Set, ready, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick slap, worked in by Watson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
35-yard line.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready, set.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Okay, right. Ready, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The left side, he finds Pratt. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Hey, hold. 319. What is that?
Now Allen on first down. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Alert. Look out.
Off the RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's in! Brandon Cooks, touchdown Buffalo. His second touchdown of this first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
Smash, red. Here we set.
On first down, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
46-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 39 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. To throw is Love. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
You got that cheat code out there. How about teamwork?
On the double. Set. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. His kick is good. And the Packers are able to get it back within a score.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Big strides, look at him go. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. The gain is 64.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Josh Allen, touchdown Bills. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
Makes the score Bills 31, Packers 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard
Trouble, 38. Right, let's go now. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Ready, hut.
On play action, Love. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, set, slide through. Pitch, ready.
Now Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, 43.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Love. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Love. This one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
I'm a hot girl yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Front the back gate yelling.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh! Bring them out, 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 bring them out.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Set it. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Cox, Cooper Cup makes the play. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Running with Walker again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Bills going nickel, third down.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has it at the 7. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Close carried by Brandon Cooks. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Walker on 1st down. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on.
Staying with Walker. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Bill's going dime here on third down.
Come back, team. Ready? Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Ball in by Arroyo on the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
70 Rangers.
Milrow to throw on fourth. Arroyo on the catch. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on fourth.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, catch. Cougar 19.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Now hit the club, get boy sat down, still ballin', money stacked all the shack now, still push a button to let the roof on the leg down. I'm on the road.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Down, Cowboy 60, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Jack Panther. Come on. Ready.
Handoff running left, Walker. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen off the play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down throw for Allen. Kind of a comeback route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Again, Allen to the air. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock. And independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, somebody got to do it. I say, gee, watch, boy. Ain't with my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, I mean, the shit I seen, send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. Okay,
a little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Cougar 19.
Running back motions right. First down throw here from Milrow. Out wide here to come. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
To throw, here's Milrow. He lofts it deep right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
18 Cardinal.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Milrow with it on 1st. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one off the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Play action now with Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. By man, he's in the clear. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having it, and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off. Now
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Orchard Park. Carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No game. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Throwing to someone with his length, Mike, there's a lot of benefits. The catch radius, the ability to adjust to an off-target throw. But you have to also look at the other side of the coin there. For these defenses, those bigger, extended bodies, that's just a lot big target to go after and hit. So they're able to take advantage of it here. So I promise you, that receiver gets back into the huddle. He's telling his quarterback, hey, man, bring that ball down. I'm happy to go fight and compete for the ball, but you've got to protect me.
That's taken in. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. From their own territory, what a play on fourth down. 35 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Prescott's pass intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Allen going to throw to get things going. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of
a big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st
first down. Prescott. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We're going to 53. 22.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Play action now. Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Kill. 26.
A second effort, and he is in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up.
Play fake. Prescott. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
3rd and long.
Alert!
From the gun, here is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Here we go 47. Yeah,
and this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up. On play action. Here's Dak. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now they're faced with a fourth and goal. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys will make the lead 11-0.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, right? You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Half 85. 5 wide. 319.
Allen with a throw on 1st and 10. Stretching the field is Knox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
The most
line.
valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Stop. 180. Hey, tight.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Round 80. On 52.
On 2nd down, Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
31 yards.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. one more time going up top with Allen. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Hey, home, right in.
Throwing again is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go, 40 seconds. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Last. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down and 3.
Kill! Yeah,
He'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big 1st.
No better. When I got rich and down. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on me, camouflage bills. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220, don't need hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on. Behave no diss like y'all. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like home. South Middle Spanish rap, no phone. Just like a break of beat on the
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Kill. Yeah,
Go play action. It's Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll go play action here with Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out, what am I looking at? Where are my targets? Where's the coverage holes? And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Half 10. Minute. Ready? Look out.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. It's slashed into the hands of Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Let's get that touch. 319. 6. Gun. Alert. What's that?
To throw is Allen. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Bills 14. To kick off for Buffalo.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, there we go.
Prescott on 1st down. That one swung out to Blue. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
first down. Catch is made there on the left side by Cook. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Now Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
We're going to 53. Yeah, here we go.
First down, Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
They'll throw on first down with Allen. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Maybe a little early for this here in the third quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40. He's inside the 25. And he's got another one. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
319! Alert! What's that?
Off the play fake, it's Allen. A throw on the move is caught.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brown 80!
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
Look out!
From the gun, here is Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Allen. That is caught. Hooks gets the ground.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills, 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Quinn Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Allen now on second down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now Allen facing third and long. No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. He's got his big tight end. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Cowboys will line up
For the air again. Prescott. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Alert!
First and 10, and it's Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Don't go against the grain, ain't taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn weird. Damn little mama better. Put that.
Round 80! Half 10. What is that?
Allen with a throw on foot. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Allen. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Back over the middle for Schoonmaker. And he's into the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down. I'm all of us. All my people now. On what I love.
On first down, Allen. This one downfield, complete to Brooks. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Regular.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
It is 2nd and 9. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.